Greetings, housemates, and welcome to Darkest Dungeon. I'm Phwop, and this is the continuation of my Darkest Day series and the live streams that we had on my previous channel. This is the first video on the BleakHaus, under the BleakHaus brand. It is, of course, on my personal channel, Phwop, because I am the only one, producing this series. It's not a cooperative one with Lethe, despite the live streams those will be featured on my channel when they're Darkest Dungeon specifically. That said, welcome to my new channel. I hope you're enjoying the beautiful artwork by our incredibly talented and and generous BleakHaus artist Naomi Shanzer, and we will introduce you to her and her art as often as possible. But let's just continue things as normal. I'll note I have a ton of portraits and crests, and while I could save them to do things here, mostly I don't use this. And even after I spend 33 portraits and all my crests to upgrade, I can still afford this one, which is reducing treatment cost. I don't really need more slots on either of these, so that's still available to me after I finish off the guild.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what he will face.
Even though this isn't totally useful to me, I will need to I will need it soon, since I have level 4 adventurers who qualify for level 5 skill training. And I might as well get used to not having those crests and portraits. We are working our way towards level 4 armor. Level 5 still many moons away. We've got all our friends locked up just where they belong, and this next mission is gonna be another long veteran mission. Long missions you get the most out of. I'm gonna wait for a long apprentice mission for these guys. And one thing to note, since the only way to level up, since 4 people is a team, one of these people is going to be kind of left out when everyone else advances to rank 3, and they'll be the only one who can go on apprentice level missions, and obviously I can't send them alone, so we're going to end up sending some underleveled troops on veteran missions. It's going to be important to draw my lowest level troop up to like level 1 at least, probably level 2 if I can, before everyone else moves on and he has to start participating in level 3 missions. So when we go out, we're going to try and maximize Hediart's exposure to XP at low difficulty level quests. Ah, balls. Okay, let's see, what were we doing? I want Pass Foyer. This is going to be... So, here's what we're going for. Since we get 2 camps, we're going to go for some disease curing. I actually really like the fits on Palmera. An incredibly fast Plague Doctor is great, and sure, maybe his accuracy, his crit chance already totally blew. Ranged penalty, he has a general penalty to crits, and then he's got a disease with 5%. Like, no one cares. His accuracy, Plague Doctors are pretty damn accurate. The Disorienting Blast missed for me a lot. Especially with the skill bonuses. I don't mind the -5 accuracy penalty. Plus we have plenty of things to increase ranged accuracy if we find ourselves suffering. And then the 3 speed pretty much guarantees that he goes first, which is perfect for someone with a double stun. Perfect. So I have absolutely no problem with this. Also, it means that often he can Cure Blight Bleed before it damages someone if they acquire it after their turn. So all in all, I'm very happy with the fits. It's taken me a little while to adjust. Mandeville is going to bring some much needed marking and healing, and an Eldritch damage to the Cove doesn't hurt, plus he's a Cove Explorer. We've got a Cove Scrounger. Here, Anemic isn't so bad when you've got a Plague Doctor on hand, even if you aren't going to be using Weird Reconstruction. Of course, Slow Draw is actually beneficial here. We want to get rid of Bulimic, we want to get rid of Hemophilia, so one of our camping sessions is going to be kind of disease curing. But otherwise, we'll take advantage of marks, we'll take advantage of stuns, and here, Bleed is great in the Cove, Breakthrough's good, all these things, and we'll get rid of Hemophilia. Also a Cove Explorer, so but we're not in the Cove. Sorry, I was looking at the Cove. But we're actually going to the Weald, and bringing a Plague Doctor to the Weald is genius. I'm going to go with genius, because the Blight Bleed on these veteran missions, the DOTs that the enemy puts out, are brutal. Do we have any Weald anything? No, sadly these guys aren't wieldy. Thick-blooded though. Anyway, we'll be fine. Bleed is also good here. And so let us upgrade our team. Palmera, damage, accuracy, speed. Speed's not going up. Crit chance goes up by 0.5%, but you know he does not care. And damage goes up by like 1 at the top end. Not necessary. 2,000 gold, better save for later. Here, however, speed will increase by 1. Damage, just barely. Health, yes, definitely those. We'll wait on this. The upgrade here, 0.5% crit chance and 1 max damage. I don't know if it's necessary right now. For her, of course, she's already got all that upgrades and it is so good. For him, of course, 2 on the max damage and 1.5 crit chance are great. Plus, it's cheap for him because he is a weapons tinker. Weapons tinker and armor tinker is something I would never lock in on someone, but definitely something you could consider locking other traits around, taking advantage of as often as possible. Okay, let's take it here. What do we have? Nice and leveled up. Nice and leveled up. We are going with If It Bleeds. Phwop can be in charge of killing the rank 1 people. Wadard, he could use some upgrades. Collect bounty, the damage bonus versus humans, the accuracy is so good. Here, that extra 10% stun chance, accuracy, so good. Here, 10% more damage versus stunned and 1% crit chance plus the accuracy. Here, let's see, all I'm getting here is accuracy and 1% crit chance, but I'll take it. Mandeville needs some serious love. Obviously, we do need our accuracy in these cases. Specifically, Blinding Gas, I do not want to miss. This isn't really the enemy for Blight. And note that the Blight damage doesn't increase, which isn't a major power jump, so I'm going to skip that, though the crit chance goes up. And these, they can't miss. The heal going up by a teeny weeny bit, I'll consider. But Mandeville needs a lot of love here. First off, we're maxing that out. Second off, we're totally going to end up selling something, aren't we? Always means only for this session. Yeah, this, worthless. Excellent. Everything else in here looks pretty familiar. But, so from Mandeville. Weakening Curse I find to be pretty damn awesome. You want to keep stacking this on things that do tons of damage. And the crit chance is good, like most of these curses. Vulnerability Hex. I just don't want it to whiff. The dodge, you know, whatever. We'll upgrade that a little bit. And then Palmera. I don't want to go into the mission a little understocked, so we'll say 4K to go. I guess we are investing heavily in upgrades. We will reap the rewards of that over the course of level 4, but long missions give us the cash we need to do that. Unfortunately, we're not really stocking up for failure, but now that we know how to avoid shamblers, okay, in the Weald, you should be able to find extra food. This is my minimum. Remember that, so here's how I want to camp. My first camp is going to be bleed isn't that big of a problem, especially for a Hellion. So I'm probably going to cure disease on my second camp. It's a tough choice because I might acquire more diseases on the way, especially rabies from those stupid dogs. So we'll see. We'll see how the diseases pan out. If I don't get any new diseases, I'll probably, my initial camp is going to involve combat and surprise, and then after that we'll see. So how are we going to adventure? That is awesome. Dark? No, these guys are a little fresh to go in adventuring in the dark. His job is not to deal damage. His job kinda is. There goes his dodge. Everyone else will be focused on keeping him alive, I suppose. And her job, also damage. She's tougher. No, let's do that. Slow and deadly. Okay, she's slow, but look. She's 45% damage up, which is going to make her breakthrough really brutal. He's accurate but not dodgy. And we have two empty ones here. So Ancestor's Bottle is going to pump up his low health and make crit heals really nice on him. Here, let's cancel out some of that, some stress and some of that accuracy penalty. A stun stone would be nice. Otherwise, see, that'll keep us dodgy and stress-free. Do I really need stress-free? Being surprised sucks so hard. Scouting and trap disarm. Alright, there we go. I'd rather know what's coming when we have enough torches to get us through. So, there we go. Focusing on toughness and health here, not damage. Hard-skinned, excellent. We're gonna, it's kind of an economy run. We'll see how we do.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Ooh, you know, I forgot those giants tend to mix up your party. We should still be able to function, but having someone who can move around under those conditions, kind of key. So we're looking at 5. Note that this is 6 wide, which is impressive. 5, 7, 9, 15, 19 rooms. So if we don't find extra food, we are screwed. Okay, 70% stun resistance, 29. That still gives us a 59% chance for that to work. Or we can just up her damage. Let's up her damage and speed. If we mark him, we can probably one-shot him with a bounty hunter. So let's go ahead and do that. Remember, she's very likely to bleed. Good dodges, my folks. We could go for the stun. This one's likely to hit both of them, but I really want to start wearing this guy down. However, thinking about it, that might be a really good idea.
Press this advantage.
Let's deal with him.
Give them no quarter.
This thing's blight resist is not impressive. But let's do that. And that is the kill via DOT. Just pop that on her in case there's a fight in the next room. What do we have here? Let's fish for crits. She's gonna pump up for the room.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Excellent. A little bit of food. Scouting. We're just gonna let the torch stay down as we wander down these rooms. Look, see, I told you the buffs. The buffs. Let's just lay down some damage. Oh, sauce. How are they so fast? How are they faster than my Plague Doctor? He must roll terribly on initiative. Okay, we've got a chance to one-shot the slimes. We're going for it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Double stun, so good. Thank you, corpse. And remember, this has the higher crit chance.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
She's just gonna go for that little bit of repair here. 4 bleed, 2 to 3 damage. Okay, so she'll die next action. %85 stun resistance, still plausible that we could hit him with that, but let's just try it. Oh, unlucky them. Top him up.
The slow death.
So,
Unforeseen.
since the DOT killed it, I knew it wouldn't
Unforgiving.
leave a corpse. This one does more damage, but that does even more damage. It has a good crit chance. But now, you're in range of this.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Well played. Let's use a key. Excellent. Yes, exactly what I want. That beast, whatever it was, ate an emerald, which is kind of cool. Those enemies ate up our light, which I dislike. Let's try and keep our terror under control here.
Well struck.
That's taking a toll on our light. Have her try and take care of this thing. Him. Yes. Okay, I didn't really want that thing moved to the front. But I suppose we'll just have to deal. Okay, so she's dead next round.
Death
That
waits
sucks.
for the slightest lapse
That
in
sucks.
concentration.
A lot of panic going down here.
Masterfully
Very good.
executed. A victory.
Alright, so now we can just focus on staying alive.
Confidence
Fish for
surges
crits, I
as
guess,
the enemy
since we're at
crumbles.
pretty full health.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have let my stress get, or the torch get so low, because the stress is kind of brutal. But I was hoping to get through these without... We've just had a lot of enemies that tear down our torches. Okay, this fight... Let's see what's up. We are in dim light, not radiant. Keeping that thing under wraps as often as possible, super good. Bleed and extra stress, huh? That sucks. Let's just try and kill that. Mark that. I think we'll let this cultist gladiator have another turn. 110, there's no way I can do that. Let's patch. Good, good. Just unholy. We'll negate this bleed, bring her back up. 5 to 11.
Monstrous
Finish
size
that off.
has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Crit heal would be nice, reduce that panic there. Let's debuff this guy again. And let us see if we can get a crit there.
This expedition at least promises success.
No, that's a crappy trinket. It's gonna be worth only 750 cash. Even the citrine is worth more than that. Okay, this is gonna be... We're gonna come back. Yeah, see, look, now that we're in shadowy, player loot goes up, and there's no reason that you probably should stick your hand in there. Has a lock, I don't care. It's trapped, but this guy's got 100% blight resist, which is pretty good. So yeah, just walking that extra step into the door gets this plus loot bonus. Worth. Also, we did pick up 6 food, 8 food total now. So we are looking pretty darn good on the food side. And once I get back here, I think I want to camp. No, we'll go one more, since our torch should last us to that room. Maybe it won't be a fight. No, that's the next room we can possibly scout from. And we're kind of full up. Plus the stress. Oh, you can't camp in this room. Alright, well, let's go one more. Alright, we're in the double loot player crits side. these things do lots of damage to marked, and this guy's the only one that can mark. So let us stun that gross upside down corpse thing. Let's mark these. They are human. Note that since her single target attack targets the center and not the first one, I want to leave this one for him. If I wanted to focus down just one enemy, I would have marked the second rank one so they can both attack it. She can just lock them down. Nope, we still have 3 corridor sections to go. And that's plenty of time for this debuff to wear off before whatever this room is comes into play. Okay, he does do extra damage versus marked and human, which both these things are, but they do have 50% protection, which is ridiculous. This thing is human and eldritch. Still 4 to 6 damage isn't impressive. Oh no. I'm surprised she resisted that bleed. This thing, wow, did that get some serious protection. Let's buff his damage, as he's going to be the real damage dealer here. 20's good. That's almost a kill.
Ringing ears.
Ugh.
Good vision. The end approaches.
Ow, what did I tell you? More crits. Come on, guys.
Precision and
There we
power.
go. A double crit in return. We definitely want to get some healing on her. We want that guy stunned, and no one's marked yet, so. Let's work her up. Sadly, she will bleed this turn. She can probably still stun both of them despite his resistance, thanks to her high skill level. Use the one that benefits from stunned. There we go. That move is so annoying. Good resist, guys. Let's make its life one of suffering. Okay, maybe now we can kill this damn thing. Go, bounty hunter, go. She'll finish that off. 920 damage. Not quite. No, stop groping me. Round 6, we definitely want to wrap this up. But perhaps we want to do so after taking a round of heals. Okay. He's already got a DOT on him, so I'm going to use Battlefield Medicine. So if he was going to get bleed, I would have a chance to cure it there. This guy's in the back, right where she wants him.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Portraits are, at this point, not really something we need. They'll only help upgrade the tavern since we finished the guild. So... sorry, guys. Jewels. I'm about to use up a lot of food. extra healing's appreciated. I will take the cash. I do think making a spot for these gems is totally worthwhile, especially this early in the mission. Remember, our loot is high. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That I don't need. Cash. Crests also, you want to start maybe cutting back on the crest intake. You don't need so many. You're going to get plenty from all over the place. Carrying other things is important too. In this case, I would like cash more than crests. I have quite a few crests.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
You know what? Just one. Alright, too bad the room is empty, but I am glad for the scout. Solid scout it is. I don't feel the need to camp if there's not going to be a fight, so let's at least go down this corridor before we camp. Try and get the most out of our torch expenditure.
The darkness
and now we're in pitch black. There's a curio right outside this door. Totally best to activate it while in pitch blackness and then retreat. I know the stress, but okay, definitely time for a feast. Get that stress heal.
Yet be won.
And I want to use, so this is a time cost 1. This one's 3. If I can, I'd like to just use this one. Bulimic, by far the worst disease. Wait, let's double check. Hemophilia, by far the worst. And at 1 cost, I will totally get rid of it. If on my second camp I can get rid of, say, Bulimic, and never have to use leeches, that would be great. Her. Crit chance. Accuracy and damage versus size 2, or accuracy as well as damage versus size 2 is great. I definitely want tracking. Do I not have his scouting one? No? Okay. 25% damage versus size 2 might really be worth it. 20% damage for some stress. What do we have left? 7 points. We could do the accuracy and damage versus size 2 ones. You can do reject the gods and then use medicinal herbs to get over it. Which is... Oh no, I see. Oh, okay, so we could take Battle Trance, which I think is awesome. I mean, this is good, and he is going to be like the primary damage dealer versus size 2, thanks to Marked. But Marked on its own is quite good, and her damage already sick. If we use just this, that leaves us with 4. 4 more time. I could do Pep Talk. Reject the gods. Pep Talk on him. Reject the gods to reduce her stress. We could use 2 Pep Talks. Since these guys seem to be stressing out. Or battle trance. This one, dark strength. That's 5. Reject the gods. And abandon hope. That is going to stress out our poor bounty hunter quite a bit. Let's go with battle trance. Let's go with dark strength. We got 2 left. This is how we do it. Oh, what the hell. With a ridiculous crit chance, we'll take her as our Hellion Uber damage dealer. And let's be about it. So now, of course, we are taking reduced chance of us being surprised, increased chance of monster being surprised. This ambush tactics, I do love these. She's not surprised. Stress is our major problem, so let's keep this guy stunned. Get off me, bro. These things are kind of dodgy. Let's mark them.
The ground
2
quakes.
crits. Awesome. He's got a great chance to stun any of them. Let's stun her. Ah. Could be worse. She's the one most likely to crit.
Devastating blow.
Yeah, he can kill her if left to his own devices.
A powerful blow.
Yeah, the damage and crits so good. Hopefully that can help us with our poison problem here. Let's work on her health a teensy bit. This time he does nail that second stun. And he can finish her off with curses.
The light, the promise of safety.
There indeed is our promised light. And here we go, the bleed isn't the worst in the world. This combat not gonna be, yes. Okay, so hopefully through surprise and overpowering. Good, crit heals are what I need on him. That stress is red. Bleed, annoying.
A singular strike.
She's gonna be critting all the time. Especially when she can hit 3 targets with like a 20% chance. It's just... That thing by far causes more obnoxiousness. This one. Yes, yes. We can just let this thing wail on us. Yeah, look at this. 21% chance. When you can hit 3 targets, oh, so good. Okay, we're definitely gonna take some time and get on top of this. Plus we're, well, I guess we know there's no combat in the next room, but whatever. Okay. Ooh, we delayed too long. Turn 4 lets us know that.
Ghoulish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Okay, we just switched to dim light.
The way
Increased
is
torch
lit. The path is clear. We require only the
for
strength
scouting
to follow
purposes. Yay, our first obstacle. And a loot room. Okay, so that's the second treasure room we found on this encounter.
Nature
We need to go
herself,
with
a
bring
victim
2
to the
keys
spreading
on long
corruption.
missions.
Malformed
If you can afford it.
misintent.
Okay, just drop down to dim again. So it's best to burn a torch at the end of every corridor, I think. At least if you're maximizing your scouting. Okay, I feel like someone's gonna break and there's nothing I can do about it because of these damn... I believe in you. I think you'll be fine.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
I don't see how our 10 speed is beat out by these guys' 8. Okay, she's gonna stress out everyone else. Question is... Yeah, we're just gonna go for crits.
Pummeling.
Ugh. Let's make sure she doesn't survive. Oh, she marked herself, I guess? We're gonna go for another stun on this madman. Good. Good. Let's try and finish one of these guys off quickly. She needs health. Interesting.
Now the
really?
true test. Hold fast or expire.
Whew.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Alright, jeez. The grave can wait. We're gonna use her to lock these guys down. Extra damage versus stunned. And she's back. Death's Door does suck. Minus 5% damage to accuracy. It doesn't really affect her crit. But yeah, it's no good. Fish for crits. Same. Okay, maybe we can keep him from breaking. Maybe.
Success. So
Minus
clearly
100% food consumed. That's awesome. Plus
Or is
10%
it merely a trick
health.
of the light?
What? That is kind of cool. That's kind of really cool. Deeds. Yeah, portraits I don't actually need. Deeds I do. This item. I would ditch emeralds for that, I think. Probably not something I'm going to use, but it's worth more than the gold or the emeralds. Yeah, contents. Okay, deeds. Do want a lot of deeds, and yep, there we go. Okay, scouting is good. Lots of combat coming up. We want to avoid combat as much as possible now that she's gone crazy fearful. But there's not much I can do. Oh, I want her in front. And I want her to move back. Okay, these things, thankfully we get the jump on them. Breakthrough should kill them. Let's fish for crit heals on him. And her. Not too worried about debuffs, so we'll look for crits here. Good, good. There we go. Fishing for crits, yo. Now, top priority is keeping him from going ballistic.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is
Another
a slow
key.
and insidious killer.
Not worth it. Well, now someone's definitely curing their disease. Now, he doesn't have the self-cure, but I didn't realize, I'd never seen a grave actually give you a disease. so that's good to know that's possible. He won't be able to cure himself, but, you know, he'll be fine. It does cancel out our nice speed bonus. Not that it seemed to be working all that well. Let's just work these things in the back down. We're gonna stun this whole enemy party, I think. And buy ourselves some time. Man, do I want that. Well, we can break through. Which will take care of that. These things, they get a lot more credit for being stunned than they actually were, which is interesting and unfortunate. Let's make her breakthrough really badass then. If we get rabies, I'm gonna be pissed. Keep working these things down. Very nice. Until they kill. Let's work on this. If we can kill it.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Yeah, before anyone gets marked would be best. And the Blight Bleed is bad, but not too bad. So she says bad things, but she scores 2 crits. Then everyone feels a little bit better. She's down 9. So they cure each other. This thing can only escape Cloud now, which is pretty weak, and she's got the self-cure. Rough. Let's go for the stun so we can recover a bit from this stuff. Nice. Nice. Now, before this thing can act, come on, guys.
Mortality clarified in a single
Freaking
strike.
crit. %21% chance to crit. Let's just take care of that. And he can get the crit.
Seize this momentum.
All right, goodies.
Push on to the
Good.
task's end.
And the rest of these, yeah, I can do without. Okay, stress is getting quite high. But let's see if we can adventure a little bit before this fight. Maybe we'll camp here. Just jump on in there. Ooh, a map. Oh, but it doesn't help, huh? If I don't have to. 3 more portraits. I mean deeds. We do need tons of deeds. And at this point, I would be willing to trade crests for deeds. Busts. Busts? No, you know, we don't need busts as much as we need crests. Man, that backtracking sucks for him. So busts only help the Abbey and the Sanitarium. And we're gonna let it die down here. Scouting would be nice. That's not to be. Let's camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
I need the stress heal, and I think we'll find more food. But I guess there's a chance we could starve. Now, tell me you can't use that on yourself. No. So, these diseases will remain. Bulimia. We can get rid of for the cheapness. And if we're lucky, no more diseases will get picked up. Okay. First, I want that one. Then I want that one. Then I want a pep talk. Then what? I wouldn't mind using Abandon Hope and Reject the Gods. That leaves me with 3. This is how we do it. It would increase our crit chance even further. That's 2, so that leaves me with 1. And then I don't have anything to do after that, which is lame. I guess she's already... Her stress I'm not so worried about, so let's go with... Another pep talk. Did he not get pep talked? It didn't seem to work, did it? So. He'll make himself feel better. Her crits should help her out. Stress protection hopefully works for him, and well, we'll see how it goes. Oh, come on.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows,
And a night ambush is bad news.
Glint of gold.
This ghoul could break our party right here, despite our full health. Could be worse. Could be worse, right? Get off me, bro. Two to 3 damage. That is enough for a kill, maybe. But breakthrough is all we have. And it's definitely gonna work. 110% resistance, not much I can do there. Let's take care of that bleed. Thankfully it was neither a crit nor the stress. So we're gonna be able to deal with that pretty well. Good. Or the Hellion has the natural bleed resist. That's bad. But it could be worse. She's just gonna take care of herself. We're gonna keep this thing's damage low if we can.
Prodigious size alone does
Finish
not
it off if we
dissuade
can.
the sharpened blade.
Okay. We're a bit low on food. Combats are bad. We are considering returning to town. Trust me. Good dodge. Just need to make a couple more rooms. Unfortunately, all the rooms are full of fights. Obnoxious fights, too. Man, how in the... Okay, she's gonna work down the back ones. She'll be dead. Let's just focus on killing these. And leave these things to do their groping. Which isn't so bad as long as you're not marked. No. Fine. Heart attacks are bad, of course. Okay, let's just screw with these guys. He has effectively 7 health left. Okay, we'll poison him. That means he is now taking 9 damage, and that's all the health he has. Okay, perfect. Let's mark this one. She could crit, but let's actually put bleed on these things. Start working it down. This one should be able to mop the floor with our bounty hunter, since it's marked.
Slowly, gently.
And we'll just let that thing slide.
This is how a life is taken.
Okay, he's down 10. That's a good heal. We can do that. Okay.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Could be worse. Thank you, Plague Doctor. Seriously, jeez. Yay, we're gonna stun them. We desperately want some stress reduction on her. was probably the wrong attack. Oh, really?
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
So many crits. Lame sauce. We're at round 6, which is, as you know, bad news bears. Come on.
How quickly the tide turns.
Guys. Alright, we're gonna start suffering like horrific things, so we just need out. But that was fucked up. 5 rounds, 2 damage.
Be wary. Triumphant
I really
pride
shouldn't
precipitates
have.
a dizzying fall.
We may not finish this quest. I really should not have quit then. This is going to kill her. Or at least she's going to take 3 shots while on... 3 shots of poison before she can finish this. And only combat will help. Since I'm looking at leaving, I know shovels don't do anything. We scouted this corridor. I can't stay. I have to leave, or this blight will get her. But I guess it's a decent time to pull out. Compared to what we spent to come in, which was less than 5k, we are doing all right because we're gonna walk away with quite a bit if treasure works the way I hope it does. Well, I could feed her. Then we have a fight. It seems like a really bad idea. Let's at least look at what this curio is in the corridor. If it's food, that might work out. Oh no. Fed the wrong person. Now we're out of food. So we got 500 more gold. Alright, we're done. Can't continue. A string of really unfortunate crits has just wrecked her, plus my decision to quit combat at turn 7, which is admittedly not a bad idea, but it's abandon the quest. Heroes will suffer the stress of defeat. Let's see how much cash we get. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks. That's 7,500, 7,700. And then, so this is over 11k. Stress, of course, is bad, but death is
Ignorance
worse.
of your enemy and of yourself will invariably lead to defeat.
Okay, so we did walk out of here with all of our treasure intact. One of the other missions, I kind of wondered, I was like, where did all my money go? And 11k is not bad. Also, 21 deeds and a dozen crests is not too bad. Looks like she picked up wasting sickness, which sucks. Thin blooded cove tactician replaces the eagle eye. That's fine. Eagle eye doesn't benefit her really. On guard replaces weapon tinker. That's fine. We bought his weapons. Hemophilia. He's back to being a hemophiliac, or maybe he got it from her. Melee skills. That's not a problem at all. Sure. Alright.
In time, you will know the
On we
tragic
syphilis
extent
cured.
of my failings.
I really have not ever seen multiple diseases not all be cured. Yeah, reinforcement. Anemic cured. Anyone cool, show up. Oh. All the dog skills are ranged. This is a good mix of skills as well. 1 melee. Yes. Steady. Yes. Faithless. Deviant taste. Perfect. Okay, this is a good find. And well, I do really, really like my abomination. Another abomination, you know, seems... Is there another class that's lackluster? Let's look. I mean, the lepers... Lepers are a little lackluster. I think Crusaders are way better than they are sometimes given credit for. Hellions also, I think, better than they occasionally get credit for. I suppose Abominations, same thing. I'd like those guys. Bounty Hunters, yeah. The Highwaymen haven't really been doing it for me the way I like them used to. The way they used to. But maybe it's because I stopped using Grapefruit Blast. I could ditch Gale if I felt like it, but they're really good. When you can't have a Bounty Hunter. Okay, Occultists are amazing. Jesters, not bad. Vestals are amazing. Houndmaster. Got their place. And I do love that mark. That's such a good mark. Grave Robber, sure. Having one is fine. Plague Doctor is apparently much more useful. Here's a really stressed out Plague Doctor that I could dump. I could be like, it's a good run, Palmera. But I'm starting to see they're much more required in the wield. DOTs are getting brutal, and they can be really nice to have around. These guys as secondary healers. Alright, I really don't have a choice. Right? Well, they're like as resistant to lepers. They cause stress to everyone else. But the Houndmaster's more of a team player. Alright, let's do it. I've been waiting for a good Houndmaster forever anyway.
Send this one to journey elsewhere. For we have need of sterner stock.
Yep, sterner. Okay, 11k doesn't leave us a ton of leeway, but it would be good. I think it's... I try and always keep these full. Let us at least cure some diseases. Yeah, self-medicate is going to be a cheaper way to get rid of stuff on you. This is a... Let's look at what our next mission's going to be. %, disease resist is an interesting thing. We can sell that for more. Alright, so let's take this. We'll send our little babies out. They're all fully de-stressed and stuff and pretty well equipped on this mission. So that'll be nice and cheap with a decent reward. We want the deeds, the debuff amulet we can sell. And that means we can throw a couple people in the lock. These is the cheapest, best things I can do for myself here. And since we're throwing them in to get cured, we obviously can wait. They have to wait a week before we can de-stress them, which is fine. Get in there. Didn't actually break. What did we get to? Maybe you did. Oh, retreating broker. 15 busts. Do I need anything from here? Because I think that's gonna be... I think we're good. So yeah. Let's go with that. We don't have anything else for our busts, and we're not too low on crests. Plenty of missions.
Icons
Crests always come back.
Rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Still got 8K. Mandeville's very picky about what's needed. 6K. And that'll take care of our weekly healing sessions. This book has done me very well in the past, I must say. I wouldn't mind picking up another one, but it's not time. Dodge for accuracy. That's fine. Enemies do not miss that much. Alright, and we secured our final man. Where's our other one? What color palette useth him? This one? Feeling kind of Robin Hood. Faithless Deviant. Okay, this is an excellent, excellent mix of traits here. Hound's Watch, I think, is the best. Although it is more expensive. I wonder if it's actually better than the other camp skill. Like the Hound's Watch might actually, this might be a superior version as it is more expensive than the Bounty Hunter's tracking. And that might make more sense considering the dog motif. It's like a whole extra person or character. Okay, anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Remember, this is a new channel, so your likes and subscriptions are more meaningful here. If you're worried about being subscribed to too many channels at once, know that we provide quality content, so don't worry about it. Plus, I mean, I'm only one man. I can only produce so much content. There won't be much content going back onto my old channel. This is my new channel. So welcome aboard, people. Welcome to BleakHaus. It's a pleasure to have you. And as soon as you walk through the door, you should be aware that it is all downhill from here. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Until then, farewell.